Leadership, they say, isn't today and not tomorrow. This was the hub for the first leadership conference by the High Rise Leadership Institute in Ondo City. The president High Rise Leadership Institute, Abimbola Adeko, said the event is born out of passion to teach youth business and leadership skills, while he called on youth to synergize in ameliorating the present state of the nation.
The whole conference actually is like a wake-up call to all the youth in Nigeria. We need to take our place and we need to reposition ourselves. And that's the reason why we have organized this conference, to bring them together and to open their eyes and then awake the sleeping giants on the inside of them. So we cannot be passive at this era, at this dispensation, at this time. We just have to be up and doing.
On ways to setting executive leadership presence, CEO Akalifia Initiative Yeleye Kehinde Emmanuel said youths must identify their individual potential that will aid them gain relevance in leadership space.
We raise conscious people who are leadership conscious now to see how we can take the stage of politics, of business and governance and make the world a better place.
In the same vein, another convener, Ayotunde Bali, represented by Oshewa Vincent, while explaining reasons as to why businesses fail, noted the need for mentorship. According to him, learning, risk, and perseverance are credentials in building a good business.
There are businesses you should not try to involve yourself in this 21st century because you must know the time. The Bible says time and chance happen to them all. Preparation, waiting for the rightful opportunity, just like my brother said. Now, you must know the timing we have. One of the reasons why the Great Depression hit so many richest billionaires then in America was because they did not understand the place of timing.
Also, member Ondo House of Assembly, Honorable Favour Tumiwa, in a televised session while speaking for gender inclusiveness, said it is important that women partake in the advocating for good governance by supporting other women in leadership positions. Similarly, Coordinator Yali Network Sahid Bidemi, speaking on youth civic responsibility, addressed the need for youth to avoid negligence towards nation's building, as he called for collective effort in civic engagement towards community development.
Many of us, when you are asked to pay tax, I was in the tax 2 days ago and the man was saying that it's not that I don't want to pay tax, but what are we using the money for? Do you understand? We had that question. This tax you're asking us to pay all the time, every day, what are you using it for? I want to see it. It's there. But you don't want to see it. In Ondo State, we are 4.6 million people. 1.9 adults that should be under tax net. Less than 250,000 are actually under the tax net. So what are you expecting?
Another convener has this to say.
The conference is the first that we organize since we started IRA's Leadership Institute. And so far, you can see that from what I get from people, they've been telling me that they've been impacted, they've been transformed. Some of them said they are going back to, have more. They're going back to, look back on the ideas, the visions, the dreams, of that they've had about, adding their values, to the society.
Highlights of the event were reciting of the national item, lectures by various facilitators, and interaction between participant and convenant. In Ondo City, Victoria Agbi reporting for KAFTAN TV News.